welcome to the Nexus. Today we're doing Disney Doll's House issue 77, so let's have a look at what we get. Right, so today we've got some stairs and obviously the railings and everything, and another light.
Yep.
Same as before, and the casing, and we also have our gorgeous Cinderella. There we go.
Sounds okay.
Yeah.
Sounds alright.
Yeah, she stands lovely.
Sounds alright.
Alright, let's see her in scale with Belle.
Okay.
Because they should in theory be...
They're all the same size.
Yeah.
So there's our princesses so far. What we've got to come? Ariel and...
No, because we don't get Ariel.
Right, okay.
You get the statue...
No, I think you get
of
Ariel.
Eric.
Oh, right, okay, you don't get...
I don't think you get Ariel.
No, you should get a character for it. I'm sure you get Ariel. Oh no, it's been so much. We're still going along. There's still another... do you know what? I think there's only 2 characters left now.
I don't know.
But anyway, there's the 2 of them. We can have another look at her. We'll have a look from behind. She's got some nice earrings on, and a headband, and her blue gloves. So what we're going to need is our house. So let's bring that over. Okay, so before we bring the house over, we might as well do everything else beforehand. So we don't need these parts. So these parts here, I'm just going to stick that together. They will obviously go like that as the banister bit from the down and upstairs rooms. But we're not using them in this issue, so they need to put aside. We are going to do the wiring for this. So once again, we just need to take this off, making sure it will keep this bit.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is we're going to just place this in here like we did before. So just into that groove, there's like a little groove that runs around the light. And we are just going to encase it, so it's just like that. At the end,
we have our label.
We have our label. So we're just going to put our label on it.
There we go.
It says number 5. Can you make that out? There we go, number 5. So that's that done. So take that, we'll put that in the house. So what we will do is we're going to do the stairs first. So now it does say to do the ceiling and the brace bits, but we're not actually going to do that first. What we're going to do is this. So what we're going to do first is grab our glue. We're going to use super glue. We're going to glue the 2 bits of the I don't know how much glue I've got left now, just a little, just in there, and this is going to go in like so. That's just going to click in like that, and then you've got the bees. All these are bees, and we're going to make sure that when we put these on, that the hole is on this side running down, because that's where our banister is going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and glue all these down and stick all these down. That's what I'm going to do now. Okay, a little bit disappointed. We were supposed to have 13 of these and we didn't count them, and as you can see we're missing 1, 2, 3. They are completely nowhere in the packaging. Don't know whether it's just a mistake, but what we will do is we'll just have to order another issue, and that's fine. We shouldn't have to really, but what it does mean, we can now put C on, sorry, as I'm talking here. What it does mean is we'll be able to put the top banister on, but not the bottom one, and we'll complete the bottom one as and when the new thing comes up. It won't bother. I mean, we can still install the stairs.
Well, we don't install the stairs today anyway.
No, but we don't install them anyway today. I think it's the next issue we install them.
Yeah.
But even if we go ahead and install them, we'll still be able to do a lower banister. So right, these two bits here, these bits of trim, both of these, there's a tiny bit and a step bit which goes down here. They need to be put aside. Yeah, I don't know. We've looked through the box, we've looked through the packaging, we've got them all out there. They should be all there, but they're not. So it is what it is. Okay, so the next thing is the banister. Now this is the bottom one, because the top one will have an extra hole on the side here. So we're actually going to go ahead and put this one in. So how are we going to do that? We've done it before. So it's we're just going to drop a bit of glue on these steps here. Just like that, all over the place. And we've just got to make sure now that we put this in. So I'm going to go and do this a little bit off camera, just so we get it right. Okay, so there we go. Now obviously this part would then go in here and connect on, but we can't do that, and I've purposely left off these ones so it's easier to install even with the stairs in. But obviously we will keep you apprised of what's going on with this, but a little bit disappointed, but it is what it is. So we've already gone ahead and ordered this extra part, so in the next 2 weeks, so we would have installed this and put this on. But like I said, we'll keep you apprised of what's going on. Always double check. We've also had some people say some of these were snapped. If you're a subscriber, which we ain't, but if you're a subscriber and this happened, we would get a free replacement.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. I'm not too fussed. We can buy the extra issues and everything else. So I'm not too bothered. And that means it'll also give us these parts extra as well. So if they snap or anything happens,
Yeah.
we've got the extra parts.
Well, it'd give us the whole lot again, wouldn't it?
Yeah. And I'm quite okay with that. But our next bit now is to get
the house
down. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, so the next bit is our joists. So our first bit, what we're going to do is just this side, if I can plan it round. There's a little gap here. We're going to put that in there. And it's going to... no, it's at the other side. No. Is it this one? Yes. Yeah. So you've got that side in there. So that one's like that. And then this one will go like that on like that. So that is like that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that now with wood glue. Okay, so we've done that. The joists are done. The next thing we're going to do is put our ceiling on. So what we need to do is glue around all these edges, or even along the brace, because it's going to sit across this, along here and all the way around. And we're going to stick our where is it? The ceiling, there it is. So we're going to stick this like that. Now it does overlap because the roof of this is overlaps anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down with wood glue, because we're gluing wood on glue. So it's easier. And then what we're going to do is put our light in after that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Like I said, gluing along these flat edges. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, the ceiling is on. A bit of advice would be to go from this side, that side, because we found this wall was slightly out. But as you put this side down and you push it that way, everything else clicks down really nicely. Now we're going to do the light. So we're going to feed the wire up, because it goes through here. So we're going to feed the wire up here and then through this hole here. Just going to pull it all the way through. And as normal, we're just going to pull it like that and then twist it so it goes into that groove there. We're just going to pull the rest of that through like that. And then we're going to use the tie that we got to tie up the wire. It's again. So I'm just going to gather all this up like so. And first he's going to tie that off for us. Doesn't have to be tight, just has to keep it together. until needed.
Just has to be on there.
And that's it. So that's just like that for now. Obviously that will sit in there. We'll put a bit of tape down on there when we
get the
flooring for this room.
The room above.
But that is it. Let's have a little look, see what the stairs look like in this room. But we're all done at this point. Okay, also I wanted to point out, because this sits under the window slightly, I was a bit surprised that it didn't follow
the
window line, and it doesn't. And as you can see, mine sits perfectly within this line. So it does sit, so I've got it properly. So here's the stairs. They will sit just in there, like so. And that is where our stairs sits. Obviously we're missing the banister and bits, and then we've got these parts here for the other banister to sit, but I'm actually going to leave it like that. So what comes in issue 78, because I believe we're nearly completed. So we do put the stairs in.
Yep.
And by the way, we are now back on our normal stage issues. That was the last sort of big issue that we're going to get. I think for the time being, I do think we are going to get some more going forward, but I think that's the last sort of bumper issue that they've said that we're going to get for now. Anyway, issue 78. We get a picnic rug.
For Donald Duck's room.
We get the toy, I don't know, these spears?
It says toy spades.
They don't look like spades, they look like little, I don't know what they are. What are they? They're not spades, are they? Anyway.
Flags for a
and we get a bagel sandwich. And as you can see from the little picture, we do put the rail in as well. I'm not too sure if we put the ceiling on at this point. I think that might be issue 78, because we've now gone through to see.
We are, so it is coming to 78.
I mean 79, sorry, when we put the riv on, because all the 70s are this room. The 80s, all the 80s are the top room floors. The 90s is the roof, and the last 20 issues is all the surroundings and just touching up the surrounding.
And a few bits and pieces for in the rooms.
Yeah, obviously we'll get stuff for the rooms going forward. We've still got 2 characters left. We've got obviously Alice in Wonderland, and we've also got the one that we were to talk about, Ariel. We do actually get Ariel.
Yeah, it's just because obviously
you can see it along the front there. There's Ariel there, and we do get Alice. They're the only 2 characters that are left to get now. Obviously, if you're a premium subscriber, you're going to get the extra ones, but we're not getting the extras. But anyway, look, that's it from us. I hope this is get rectified. I don't think it's going to come by the next issue.
No.
But it's definitely It's definitely done, dusted, and paid for. So we will keep you apprised. But like I said, I've deliberately done it this way because even with the ceiling on, we can still have access to these stairs here. But we'll see how we go with all that, and we can still put the banister in as well. So this is why I've concentrated on doing the top one first. But anyway, that's it from us. Thanks for watching. I've been Kev.
I've been Kirsty.
And we'll see you at the next video.